You still keep the photo in your wallet. I saw it fall out at the grocery store. You picked it up so fast I almost missed it, but not fast enough to hide it anymore. We didn't say a word about it standing there between the register and the door. Just an awkward laugh and something in your eyes that told me you remembered what before. I used to live in there behind your ribs, the address that you gave to everyone. And I wonder if you moved out slowly, room by room, until the light went dim, or if it happened all at once one Tuesday, the day you finally let a stranger in. I'm not asking you to give the keys back, I know that place was never mine to keep. I just didn't know that hearts had landlords, didn't know that love could hand out lease on the same walls where your heart was mine. I see the way you hold his hand at dinner, different from the way you once held mine. Not better, not worse, just simply different. A whole new way of learning how to shine. I'm happy for the both of you, I promise, even when the promise catches in my chest. Because somewhere in the moving on you managed to become the version of yourself I like the best. I guess that's how it works when hearts renew. Someone has to move so someone else moves through. And I wonder if you moved out slowly, room by room, until the light went dim, or if it happened all at once one Tuesday, the day you finally let a stranger in. I'm not asking you to give the keys back, I know that place was never mine to keep. I just didn't know that hearts had landlords, didn't know that love could hand out lease on the same walls where your heart was mine. I found an old key in a drawer last week to an apartment we don't have anymore. I don't know why I kept it all this time. Maybe some part of me still checks the door. Some nights I drive past that old building just to see if the light's still on upstairs. It never is, but something in me still expects to find you there. And I wonder if you moved out slowly, room by room, until the light went dim, or if it happened all at once one Tuesday, the day you finally let a stranger in. I'm not asking you to give the keys back, I know that place was never mine to keep. I just didn't know that hearts had landlords, didn't know that love could hand out lease on the same walls where your heart was mine. The photo in the wallet, the key in the drawer, where your heart was mine. We said it standing barefoot on the beach, half laughing at how young the word felt in our mouths. Forever was easy then, a promise made of salt air and everything we didn't know about. The ring wasn't even bought yet, just a plan, a joke, a certainty, but felt as solid as the sand beneath us, as permanent as anything could be. Nobody tells you forever has an expiration. Nobody warns you how the word can bend. So what do you call it now? The years we spent building something we thought would last. The version of us that believed completely in a future neither one of us could forecast. I still think about that beach sometimes, the way the water kept erasing our footprints even then. Maybe that was the truth we didn't want to see, that forever was just a word for right now, said again and again. I ran into your sister at the pharmacy. She said you're doing well, you've moved away. I nodded like that didn't cost me anything, like I wasn't doing math on all the wasted days we spent so long building something permanent out of two people who were always going to change. I don't blame either one of us for growing, I just miss the version of forever we arranged. Some promises are true, the day you make them, that doesn't mean they're built to hold the weight of years. So what do you call it now? The years we spent building something we thought would last. The version of us that believed completely in a future neither one of us could forecast. I still think about that beach sometimes, the way the water kept erasing our footprints even then. Maybe that was the truth we didn't want to see, that forever was just a word for right now, said again and again. I went back to that beach last summer, alone with someone else's hand instead. The water still erasing footprints, just like it always said. Maybe forever was never about the ending. Maybe it was just about the standing there, the salt, the sand, the certainty we borrowed for one afternoon we couldn't help but share. So what do you call it now? The years we spent building something we thought would last. The version of us that believed completely in a future neither one of us could forecast. I still think about that beach sometimes, the way the water kept erasing our footprints even then. Maybe that was the truth we didn't want to see, that forever was just a word for right now, said again and again. The beach still there, the water still moving, after we said forever. book still sits by the sink, one blue ring on the wood. I reach for your side of the bed, like my hand remembers good. The room is half a song since you walked out that door. I keep your last soft glance like rain on the floor. And I don't say it loud, but I feel it every night. The shape of us still hanging in the corner of the light. The space you leave still feels like you. The space you leave pulls me right through. I hold on hard to what we made. The space you leave won't fade away. Your coat on the back of the chair still leans like it knows, and every little silence goes where your laughter goes. I trace the edges slow of a life we used to know. Some things don't disappear, they just learn how to glow. And I don't say it loud, but I feel it every night. The shape of us still breathing in the softest parts of night. The space you leave still feels like you. The space you leave pulls me right through. I hold on hard to what we made. The space you leave won't fade away. If you ever look back, you'll find me here, in the quiet that you left. I kept it clear, not moving on, not letting go, just learning how to love. The shape of an afterglow. The space you leave still feels like you. The space you leave, oh, pulls me right through. I hold on hard to what we made. The space you leave won't fade away. The space you leave, space you leave, I still hear you here in the space you leave. The cup by the sink still has your mark. Two blue plates drying under the dark. Your old key hangs on the little hook. I keep it there like a second look. And every night the room goes still. I hear your name in the windowsill. I turn to speak, then lose the line like you might might call at any time. Still waiting in the silence, still reaching for your hand, still waiting in the silence, like I can't understand. If love is just a doorway, I left it open wide, still waiting in the silence, with your shadow by my side. The train outside cuts through the rain. I count the sparks, then count again. Your scarf on the chair, your book half read, your side of the bed made up in red. And every night the room goes still, I hear your name in the windowsill. I turn to speak, then lose the line, like you might call at any time. Still waiting in the silence, still reaching for your hand, still waiting in the silence, like I can't understand. If love is just a doorway, I left it open wide, still waiting in the silence, with your shadow by my side. Maybe time moved on, but I stood there by the front door in the cold air. One small light in the hall stayed low. I thought if I waited you would know. Still waiting in the silence, still reaching for your hand, still waiting in the silence, like I can't understand. If love is just a doorway, I left it open wide, still waiting in the silence, with your shadow by my side. Still waiting in the silence, still waiting for your sign. We haven't spoken since the argument on Sunday, both too proud to be the one to make the call. You're in the other room right now, not sleeping. I can hear you shifting through the bedroom wall. The phone is in my hand, I've typed and deleted 6 different versions of I'm sorry now. I don't even remember what started this, just that neither one of us knows how to be the first to bend when both are certain that we were right and stubborn in our hurt. But what if this is it? What if the silence becomes the shape we live in from tonight? What if pride is quietly building something neither one of us can see clearly in this light? I don't wanna win this, I don't need to. I just need to know you're still right here. If I lose you tonight over something small like this, I don't think I could live with that kind of fear of losing you over nothing, over pride. I remember when we used to fight, and after we'd meet halfway before the day was through. Somewhere in the last few years we stopped doing that. Somewhere we both got tired, I'm not sure who. Started keeping score of who apologizes, started counting who gave in the most. But love was never meant to be a ledger, was never meant to keep an honest post. I'm putting down the phone and walking over before the silence turns to something worse. But what if this is it? What if the silence becomes the shape we live in from tonight? What if pride is quietly building something neither one of us can see clearly in this light? I don't wanna win this, I don't need to. I just need to know you're still right here. If I lose you tonight over something small like this, I don't think I could live with that kind of fear of losing you over nothing, over pride. I open up the door and you're already there, hand raised like you were coming to find me too. We stand there for a second, feeling foolish at how close we came to losing what we knew. And neither one of us says sorry properly. We just hold on like the argument never came. Some nights the bravest thing that love can offer is choosing to let go of being right and say each other's name. But what if this is it? What if the silence becomes the shape we live in from tonight? What if pride is quietly building something neither one of us can see clearly in this light? I don't wanna win this, I don't need to. I just need to know you're still right here. If I lose you tonight over something small like this, I don't think I could live with that kind of fear of losing for pride. Hand raised at the door, neither one says sorry, just holding on. The lawyer asked if I wanted to change it back. Said it's simple paperwork, it happens all the time. I looked at the form for longer than I should have, trying to find a reason or a rhyme to explain why my pen just hovered over the line where I should sign my own name down. 3 years divorced, and I still introduce myself with the name that made me sound like I belong to something once completely, like there was a version of my life that held together. I kept your name, not because I'm holding on, not because I think we're getting back somehow. I kept it because it's mine now too, because I built a whole self wearing it somehow, because my kids know me by it, because the woman who survived what we went through answers to that name with her whole chest, and I'm not giving her away just to prove that I'm over you. My mother asks me sometimes when I'll change it, like keeping it means I haven't moved along. I tell her that the name was never really yours. I earned it too through everything that went wrong. I earned it in the hospital waiting rooms, I earned it raising kids alone at night, I earned it building something out of nothing when you left and turned off all the lights. Oh no, I'm not still waiting for you. No, I'm not confused about what's done. I kept your name, not because I'm holding on, not because I think we're getting back somehow. I kept it because it's mine now too, because I built a whole self wearing it somehow, because my kids know me by it, because the woman who survived what we went through answers to that name with her whole chest, and I'm not giving her away just to prove that I'm over you. Maybe someday I'll walk into that office and sign the paper that returns me to before, but right now this name feels like a monument to everything I carried through that door. When you left and I stayed standing, when I rebuilt a version of myself from scratch, this This name isn't about you anymore. It's about the woman I became to match. I kept your name, not because I'm holding on, not because I think we're getting back somehow. I kept it because it's mine now too. Because I built a whole self wearing it somehow. Because my kids know me by it. Because the woman who survived what we went through answers to that name with her whole chest. And I'm not giving her away just to prove that I'm over you. The paperwork's still unsigned, the name's still mine. I kept your name. I saw you at the wedding last October, standing near the bar alone like me. We didn't talk, we just exchanged a nod to people who used to be something bigger than we turned into. Something that we let slip through our hands. I watched you laugh at something someone told you, and wondered if you still understand the way I did what we were building before life came and pulled us different ways. If you ever feel the same way that I do on a random Tuesday driving somewhere new, if a song comes on and takes you somewhere back to a version of us we outgrew, I'm not asking you to do anything about it. I know we're different people than we were. I just needed to say it somewhere, that some part of me still stirs when I think of who we could have been. If you ever feel the same. I heard you moved out to the coast last summer, started something new, I heard it's going well. I'm genuinely happy that you found it, the life you always said you'd build yourself. I don't want you back, I need to say that clearly. This isn't a door I'm trying to reopen wide. I just wanted you to know that somewhere a part of that story lives inside of who I am now. Not because I'm broken, but because you mattered more than I said then. If you ever feel the same way that I do on a random Tuesday driving somewhere new, if a song comes on and takes you somewhere back to a version of us we outgrew, I'm not asking you to do anything about it. I know we're different people than we were. I just needed to say it somewhere, that some part of me still stirs when I think of who we could have been. If you ever feel the same, maybe this is what growing up looks like. Loving someone from a distance you both chose, not with longing, not with any hope of ending, just gratitude for everything that shows up in who we became because we knew each other. Not everything left behind is something lost. Some people just become a chapter worth every single cost. If you ever feel the same way that I do on a random Tuesday driving somewhere new, if a song comes on and takes takes you somewhere back to a version of us we outgrew. I'm not asking you to do anything about it. I know we're different people than we were. I just needed to say it somewhere, that some part of me still stirs when I think of who we could have been. If you ever feel the same, the nod across the room, the song on the radio. If you ever feel the same. It started raining right when I pulled over on the same road where you told me it was done. I hadn't planned to stop there, it just happened. The car just knew before I did to run. Out of gas, of patience, of pretending that driving anywhere would fix the ache. I sat there watching drops race down the windshield, thinking of every promise we didn't make. The rain has always had this way of finding the exact right moment to remind me who I used to be before I lost you. And now every storm that rolls in from the coast sounds a little like the last thing that you told me. Sounds a little like the person I miss most. I don't run from rainy days like I used to. I let them wash over everything I feel. I've learned to sit inside the echo of you, because it's the closest thing that still feels real. Still feels like you, still sounds like home. My daughter asked me why I like the rain so much. I told her it reminds me of a friend. I didn't have the words to say it fully, that grief and rain don't really ever end. They just become familiar, like a language you learn to speak fluently over time. Every storm cloud is a kind of visit. Every raindrop holds a little of what was mine. I don't need the sun to feel like healing anymore. I made peace with the gray and what it brings. I used to be before I lost you, and now every storm that rolls in from the coast sounds a little like the last thing that you told me. Sounds a little like the person I miss most. I don't run from rainy sit inside the echo of you, because it's the closest thing that still feels real. Still feels like you, still sounds like home. There's a particular sound that rain makes on the roof of the house we used to share. I drove past it once by accident. The new owners had painted the whole thing another color, but the rain still sounded exactly the same. Falling on a roof that once was ours. Some things don't change no matter who owns them. Some echoes just keep answering back. I used to be before I lost you, and now every storm that rolls in from the coast sounds a little like the last thing that you told me. Sounds a little like the person I miss most. I don't run from rainy days like I used to. I let them wash over everything I feel. I've learned to sit inside the echo of you, because it's the closest thing that still feels real. Still feels like you, still sounds like home. The rain on the windshield, the rain on that old roof, echoes in the rain. Nobody teaches you the specific way that missing someone changes as the years progress. At first it's sharp, it's everywhere, it's everything. A wound that wouldn't let itself get dressed. But somewhere in the second or the third year, it became a different kind of thing to hold. Less like drowning, more like weather, something that arrives when days turn cold. I learned to recognize the different versions, the one that hits at holidays, the one that hits at dawn. I learned to miss you like a language, fluent now in all its different tenses and its tones. I learned the missing that comes with a smile, and the missing that leaves me completely alone. I learned to let it visit without moving in. I learned to make it coffee, let it stay a while, then send it on its way before it swallows me. I learned to miss you in a way that lets me still compile a whole life around the shape of you. A whole life that's finally mine. I used to think that healing meant forgetting, meant the day would come I wouldn't think of you. But healing turned out to be something different, turned out to be learning what to do with missing when it visits so unannounced. How to let it sit but not let it dry, how to carry you inside my ordinary without losing the rest of what's alive. Some people never get to learn this fluency. Some grief just stays a foreign, brutal tongue. I learned to miss you like a language, fluent now in all its different tenses and its tones. I learned the missing that comes with a smile, and the missing that leaves me completely alone. I learned to let it visit without moving in. I learned to make it coffee, let it stay a while, then send it on its way before it swallows me. I learned to miss you in a way that lets me still compile a whole life around the shape of you. A whole life that's finally mine. Someone asked me recently if it gets easier. I told them easier isn't quite the word. It gets more familiar, it gets more like breathing, something natural instead of something blurred. I panic every single time it surfaces. Missing you became a room I built instead of a wall, a place I visit, sometimes intentionally, not somewhere I'm afraid to fall. I learned to miss you like a language, fluent now in all its different tenses and its tones. I learned the missing that comes with a smile, and the missing that leaves me completely alone. I learned to let it visit without moving in. I learned to make it coffee, let it stay a while, then send it on its way before it swallows me. I learned to miss you in a way that lets me still compile a whole life around the shape of you. A whole life that's finally mine. Fluent in the missing now, a room instead of a wall. I learned to miss you. I know you don't look back, you never have. You told me once that's just not how you're made. You keep your eyes forward, always moving forward, never lingering on anything that's fate. I used to think that meant you didn't feel things the way I do, the way I hold on tight. But I've realized that's just your way of surviving, your way of making it through the night. So this isn't asking you to turn around. This is just something I need to leave behind. If you ever look back at any point, at some future version of your life you've built, if you ever wonder about a road not taken, about a version of us without the guilt, I want you to know it wasn't nothing. I want you to know that I saw you clearly then. I'm not asking you to stop and linger, I'm just asking you to know that if you ever look back, I'll still be somewhere in the maybe you'll be 40 with someone different. Maybe you'll have kids and a whole new life. Maybe this conversation we're having right now will be a footnote buried out of sight. But somewhere in the compilation of your story, there's a chapter with my name still on the page. Not the biggest one, not even close to Glavny, just a season that existed for its stage. I'm not trying to guilt you into staying. I already know that this is ending here. If you ever look back at any point, at some future version of your life you've built, if you ever wonder about a road not taken, about a version of us without the guilt, oh, I want you to know it wasn't nothing. I want you to know that I saw you clearly then. I'm not asking you to stop and linger. I'm just asking you to know that if you ever look back, I'll still be somewhere in the frame. I'm not the kind of ghost that haunts a hallway. I'm just the kind that shows up in a song that plays sometimes when you're driving somewhere and you can't explain why you feel something's wrong. Maybe right, maybe just remembered, maybe just a door that quietly opened wide. I don't need you to walk back through it, I just need to know it's there on the other side. If you ever look back at any point, at some future version of your life you've built, if you ever wonder about a road not taken, about a version of us without the guilt, I want you to know it wasn't nothing. I want you to know that I saw you clearly then. I'm not asking you to stop and linger. I'm just asking you to know that if you ever look back, I'll still be somewhere in the frame. Still in the frame somewhere. Still a chapter in your story. If you ever look back. The house makes different sounds when you're away. I never noticed until you started traveling more. The pipes, the floorboards settling in the evening, sounds that used to hide beneath the door of conversation and the television playing, now amplified in all this empty air. I've started leaving music on for company, just to fill the spaces everywhere that your presence used to occupy so simply, without either one of us aware. When you're not here, the coffee maker seems too loud. When you're not here, I forget to eat on time. called last night from the hotel lobby, said the conference was going fine, running long. I could hear the difference in your voice already, missing home the way that I've been missing all along. We talked for 20 minutes about nothing, about what the dog did, about the leaking sink. But it was the most important 20 minutes of my entire week, I think, because it reminded me why the quiet matters, why I notice every single sound you're not making here. When you're not here, the coffee maker seems too loud. When you're not here, I forget to eat on time. When you're not here, I talk to the dog too much, just to hear a voice that isn't only mine. I didn't know that quiet had a texture until I had so much of it to hold. When you're not here, I understand completely everything that having you means, more than I ever told, more than I ever said out loud. Oh, you come home tomorrow afternoon, I've already planned what I'll make for dinner. I've already imagined the sound of your key in the lock and how the house will feel different. Not because anything dramatic happened, just because the quiet finally makes sense when it's followed by the sound of you arriving. When the absence finally gently ends. When you're not here, the coffee maker seems too loud. When you're not here, I forget to eat on time. When you're not here, I talk to the dog too much, just to hear a voice that isn't only mine. I didn't know that quiet had a texture until I had so much of it to hold. When you're not here, I understand completely everything that having you means, more than I ever told, more than I ever said out loud. The music left on for company, the key in the lock tomorrow. When you're not here. You said you'd figure things out and come back. Said you just needed space to think it through. I sat on that same bench for 3 whole Sundays, not because I actually thought you'd walk into view, but because sitting there felt like keeping a promise to the version of myself that still believed that some things just need time and not an ending, that some doors don't always mean you're leaving. The bench got cold in autumn, I kept coming, wrapped up warm, but I kept my seat. I wait where you left me by the water, where the ducks still gather kind of moon. I'm not stuck, I want you to know that clearly. I've just chosen this specific piece of ground to hold the version of us that mattered, in case you ever came back around. To the bench, to the water, to me. A woman walks a dog past me most mornings. She started nodding like we're something like friends. I wonder if she thinks I'm strange for sitting in the cold at this bench that never ends. Let's watch over water going nowhere. I've never told her what I'm waiting for. I just smile back and watch the ducks in silence, thinking of the version of you that was here before. Maybe waiting isn't weakness, maybe it's devotion. Maybe some hearts just choose their patient ground. I wait where you left me by the water, where the ducks still gather in the afternoon. Different kind of moon. I'm not stuck, I want you to know that clearly. I've just chosen this specific piece of ground to hold the version of us that mattered, in case you ever came back. To the water, to me. Maybe you found your answer somewhere else. Maybe the space you needed turned to distance instead. Maybe this bench is just a monument now to something that already ended in my head. But I'll come here anyway on Sundays, not because I think you'll come walking through, but because this is where I learned to love you. And some ground stays sacred even after we're through. I wait where you left me by the water, where the ducks still gather in the afternoon, where we used to talk about forever underneath a different kind of moon. I'm not stuck, I want you to know that clearly. I've just chosen this specific piece of ground to hold the version of us that mattered, in case you ever came back around. To the bench,